You're coming at you from the Delray Beach Open. Miami Open.
This is Novak and Dominic DeAndre.
We are here with the man, Milos Raonic.
Welcome to the slice.
Well, what's up, people? Mike should be on. How are you doing? Welcome back to the Canadian Tennis live stream. I'm stoked to be back, and I'm stoked to watch this match. Obviously, an amazing one. We got FELIX AUGER-ALIASSIME versus Andy Murray in Rotterdam at the ATP 500 there. So welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. We're going to have more people come in, obviously, as we go. JBNUFC says, come on, Andy. Gold Wolf bets that FELIX will choke. I'm not betting on a FELIX choke, but what I am betting on is a good match. So this is a second round match. Again, welcome to the show. Lots to get into today. So we'll have our scoreboard here presented by tennislive.com. It's the best app. It's the best tennis app in the game. If you didn't know that already, you can go I think they're going to be pulling our matches actually live into their app soon here. But on the app, you can go into tournaments and into matches like this one, and then it shows you everything. It's like better than the ATP app. It shows you everything like their head-to-head record, their win streak, official rankings, current rankings. So it's pretty juicy. And if you're looking at the head-to-head between Andy Murray and FELIX AUGER-ALIASSIME, FELIX has won their only meeting before this pretty decisively, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4 in the 2020 U.S. Open. So, but yeah, lots is different lots is different now than then. So Andy Murray's been playing well. He feels like he's got up to a level where he deserves to be competing with the best players in the world. And that's definitely happening today with him playing FELIX AUGER-ALIASSIME, who has definitely shown himself to be one of the best players in the world. Just showing you here on the board, we got our top ranked Canadians in the right-hand side. And as you can see, FELIX is ranked number 9 in the world right now. So he's a top 10 player. And when he's playing good, he's absolutely lethal. I've talked to, I think, both of these players already this week. I am in the virtual press credential at the Rotterdam Open, or the ABN AMRO World Tennis, whatever tournament it's called, World Tennis Tournament. And they're both, Andy Murray had a great win against Bublik in the first round. Bublik had won a tournament before that in the French tournament. I forget the town, but he beat Zverev in the final. So he's obviously feeling good. And Murray beat him in straight sets, tight match. Murray came up with the goods, was clutch, returned super well. So yeah, that's a confident win for Murray, because I just think for his mentality and for where he's at, and feels like he can't keep losing first and second rounds. He had a bad time in Australia. He said I think he lost in the first round of the Australian Open there. So it wasn't good for him. So he's going to come into this match against FELIX with a lot of confidence. But what I talked about before is FELIX also comes into this with confidence, but both guys have pressure on them. Like if you're the number 9 player in the world, like FELIX, losing in the second round, which this is a second round match at an ATP 500, is just not a good result at all. And I mean, Andy Murray's ranked like 93rd in the world now. So, but he's won 3 Grand Slams. He's a former world number 1. He wants to be up there playing in the late stages of tournaments. So for him to lose in the second round of a tournament isn't a great result either for him in his mind. Statistically, based on his ranking, it's an okay result. No shame in losing to FELIX, who's obviously super hot. But I'd say both these guys have like significant pressure from themselves to win this match. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting factor. Who's going to handle the pressure better? We know that the pressure can get to FELIX. That's happened before. He's still young. Andy Murray's dealt with a ton of pressure in his career. So it's going to be interesting to see how they handle it and what the game style matchups will be. FELIX's, we've talked about it a lot, but FELIX's serve and first ball forehand is up there with anyone in the game when it's going well. In the first match, he lost the first set, and then he was able to turn it. He's playing Igor Grisimov. He was able to turn it around, and he served better in each set. And he told me after the match, he's like, when you're not serving well, you try and do things serving better. And I actually asked him, I was like, specifically, what do you do when you're not serving a high percentage of first serves in to increase that? What do you do? And he said, well, he doesn't take pace off of his first serve because he doesn't feel like he actually gets more accurate doing that. But you just try and really, if you're missing into the net, that's usually a leg thing. You got to get up more into your shots, hit at a higher contact point he talked about. And then if you're missing, your spots and you're missing like side or long, then that's just, you should start aiming for bigger targets. So don't aim so close to the line. Don't go for straight up aces. Get that percentage up. So if Felix has a high percentage and he's able to hit first ball forehands, he's one of the best players in the world. So Andy's going to need a good returning night. But good thing is Andy Murray is one of the best returners in the world. So there's a good chance that he will have a good returning night. And it's going to be interesting to see the dynamic on Felix's serve, because Felix's serve, his second serve can get preyed on, but also Andy Murray's second serve can really get preyed on. Andy Murray had a pretty good serving performance in his first round. So it will be very interesting to see how these guys attack each other's second serves and get it done. But yeah, so they're just finishing the warm-up now. Super stoked for this match. How could you not be stoked for this match? Thanks, guys, for joining in here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and like this video, it helps out the channel a lot, helps our growth. And if you're interested, join the channel. Click the join button beside the subscribe button. That makes you a member of the channel. You support the slice for a small amount per month, and then you get custom emojis that you can use and a little banner beside your name in the chat, which is legendary. If you guys are watching right now, where are you watching from? Are you in Canada? Are you in Britain? I feel like the slice has a great connection to both countries. Obviously, we're Canadian. I'm Canadian. But I've also interviewed some British players, and they've gone on to become British number ones after the interview with the slice. It's happened with Dan Evans and Cam Norrie. So do with that what you want. So the guys are about to get started here. And Felix is going to serve first. So this is going to be good, folks. I don't know. We're going to see how their serve starts. Serving is always a huge part of it. We got Ryan popping in from Toronto. What's up, bro? Felix first serve in. Good return by Andy Murray. Emblematic of what we're going to see. And then Felix runs around and hits a winning forehand. Are we going to see a lot of that in this match? I suspect we will. Felix has been playing, if you guys do remember, Felix has played against Medvedev in Australia. For the first two sets, he played some of the best tennis I've ever seen, or probably the best tennis I've ever seen him. It was unbelievable. Medvedev's caught up to speed and then really kind of dragged Felix into deep, deep water. But if he can play at that level tonight, I don't think Murray's got that great of a chance. To be fair, no disrespect to old Muzza, one of the all-time greats. But there's a lot Andy Murray can do to get Felix off his game. So that's going to be interesting. Thiago, I would say Tennis TV is the best place to watch. They don't sponsor the slice, obviously, but that's just the place. It's $20 a month, but you can watch all the ATP tennis you want. It's very worth it, in my opinion. Or you can go on to Bet365, like the website, and put some money on there, like $1, and then you can watch this match probably for free. Anyway, Matthew D'Souza says, can Andy avoid a drubbing? I'm assuming a drubbing means like a destruction. He definitely can. There's a lot of things he can do to do that. I think using his slice to Felix's backhand will probably help. And he's already got 3 first serve returns back in play, which is good. That's what Andy does. He's a great returner. Felix has got 100% of his first serves in, 3 for 3, and Murray's returned them all. So yeah, if you're just joining, check in. Where are you guys from? Where are you watching from? Let me know. I'm on the west coast of Canada during the middle of the workday here, so I might have to pop in and out depending on what's happening with that. But yeah, this is a good one. This is a match that you just love to see. Unfortunately, it's in the first or the second round of the tournament. That's never awesome. Andy Murray just already returning very nicely, and it's just beautiful to see. It's just beautiful to see. So Andy Murray's 34 years old. Felix is 21. Felix was born in 2000, August 8th, 2000. Crazy. And Andy Murray was born in the 80s. That's tennis, folks. The age difference can be quite unreal. Cheers for liking the video and subscribing. You guys are legends. Andy with a great second serve return. Slice comes forward and Felix into the net. Can't get the pass. So if you're joining here now, I think a big thing to watch tonight is how each guy does on returning the second serve of the opponent. Second serve points 1. Felix is 1 for 2 already. Andy Murray's, you know Andy is going to be very solid, at least aggressive at best on Felix's second serve. So that's going to be a point in the matchup where Andy Murray can really get an advantage and possibly get some breaks on the Felix serve if Felix's first serve percentage drops, which he's currently at 60%. Obviously, we're in the first game, so can't read too much into it. Andy hasn't missed the return yet. Andy, good hitting from the baseline. Andy Murray kisses the baseline, gets to deuce in the first service game. So things going to plan well for Andy Murray so far. Probably not ideally for Felix. Felix would love to be holding, easily. First serve, getting to hit a forehand after that. Hasn't had too many of those yet. Hasn't had any quick points on his serve. So that's the Andy Murray playbook for sure. And Felix is going to want to try and get some better effect on his first serve. Another first serve in there for Felix. And that is a missed. So that's a free point on his first serve, which he'll be happy for. Cheers for that, Matthew. I just tried it and it worked for me, so hopefully people find it. Felix there with a unreturned first serve, possibly an ace. Didn't actually catch it. Yes, confirmed an ace. So Felix gets on the board. Matthews says, I'm happy to see Brooks be back after his injury. Bit surprised he's a big fave for Seppi after being out for so long. Yeah, I think he's just a lot better than Seppi now at this point, don't you think? He hasn't been out like in an insane amount of time, has he? But we'll see. They're playing after Vasek Pospisil, another Canadian, up 5-4 on serve against Yuri Rodionov from Austria in the first set of ATP Dallas. Yeah, let's check in around the world. What's going on? We got ATP Buenos Aires, obviously with the pretty sad scenes of Del Potro possibly retiring. It's not still like official, I don't think. So that's in Buenos Aires, the Argentina Open. We got ATP Dallas. A lot of American players there. Felix hits a nice winner with his forehand after a good return. And then we got the ATP Rotterdam. Stefanos Tsitsipas won 6-4, 6-1 today. That's the top seed. Andrei Rublev also won. Andre. Why did I say Andre? It's Andre. Is it? I don't know. Andrei Rublev won 6-3, 6-3. And Yuri Lechka. He's the guy who beat Shapovalov in the first round. He just beat Botic van de Zandschulp in the second round. So crazy. Takes out the hometown favorite, Botic. Bad volley there from Andy Murray into the net with Felix playing some great defense, putting that pressure on Andy with that elite athleticism of Felix. But anyways, Yuri Lechka hadn't played a main draw ATP match ever before this tournament, and now he's beaten Shapovalov and Botic van de Zandschulp. That's called making an entrance onto the scene, isn't it? So yeah, Andy Murray already in trouble, as Matthew so astutely is pointing out. The reason he's in trouble there is because he just had to hit a forehand winner, and he's botched a forehand volley, which he's not happy about. And Murray's already expressing some frustration. First game, not super out of the ordinary for old Muzza, is it? Good second serve there for Murray. Into a rally now. Great backhand up the line from Felix and gets the error from Murray. 3 break points for Felix early in this match. I got a little clip coming for Felix if he does get the break here. So after a little bit of a struggle in his first service game, Felix now is already into the Murray serve well. Returning well in this game. Don't want to get down early if you're Murray. So this is important moments early in the match here. Misses the first serve for Murray. That's not going to help his attitude. Not going to help his vibe out there, will it? It's the second time he stomped in his backswing on his second serve. And then he misses. Double fault. Bounces his racket. Poor start. Not an ideal start for Murray, but a great start if you're Felix.
So who's back? Stay.
So yeah, we got it. There we got it. 2-0 start for Felix Auger-Aliassime. Just put in some good returns in that game. But Andy Murray kind of donated that break a little bit. Poor missed volley and then a double fault. That's how it goes. You can't, Felix is young, but he's number 9 in the world. So you gotta be on your game, and that was not a great game from Murray. Felix now to serve to follow it up. If you're just popping in here, folks, thanks for being here. Welcome to the Canadian Tennis live stream. Let me know where you're watching from. Are you in Canada, joining on your lunch break, maybe at work, or are you in Britain, or where are you? Let me know. Andy Murray misses a return. I'll be talking to probably both these guys after the match in press if time allows. So let me know if you have questions for them. Those questions, 2 players, are usually reserved for members of the channel and Patreon members. So if you want to join and become a member of the channel, support would be greatly appreciated. Ooh. Felix tries the drop shot. Tried to be real tight with it. Tried to get it real tight. Maybe didn't need to, but it doesn't work out for him. 15-all. I don't know. Do we have any predictions for this match? Of anybody watching? What are your predictions? Because, yeah, my prediction was that Felix would win. Could be a smash, or as Matthew said, a drubbing. Assuming that's a British word. Or it could be, a tight match and Murray could really do a lot of things to hurt Felix. But right now, Felix has the upper hand with a nice forehand after serve out wide to open up the court, and then comes forward and finishes with the smash. Felix executing on the playbook already. I think it just takes a while. It takes a few minutes for the old Andy Murray body to warm up and get into gear, in these matches. It makes total sense. I'm 27. I feel like, I was playing ice hockey last night, and I was just like gassed. I just didn't feel like an athlete at all anymore. Not that I ever was much of one, but Felix with an ace, 40-15. So yeah, Felix playing up to his standards so far, I'd say. Yeah, just a pretty treacherous game for Andy Murray there, getting broken at love to start. Not great. And Felix doing well. Another good first serve there. Runs around a forehand, inside in. Then forehand up the line. Really good. Another forehand inside out. And finishes it up with a smash. Felix just playing great. Cracks out to a 3-0 lead. Feeling good. 69% first serve in. Nice. 78% first serve won. Yeah. Felix feeling good. Sitting down. Looking routine for him so far. Passan. What's up, man? How you been? I've been good. Thanks for watching. I forget. You're in Canada. Is that right? Let me know. Let me know. The Rotterdam court is one of the best looking courts on tour. I think it's awesome. I like the greens. I like how they use the lights on the players when they're sitting at their at their bench. You know, even the ump gets some spotlight action. And I think the court just looks really good in the presentation. It's just very good. It's just very nice. So Rotterdam's looking good. It's a good tournament. Would love to be there. Well, I'm planning to be in Europe starting next month. So obviously this tournament will be done, but we'll see which ones I can make it to. I'm very excited. Very excited. Drinking water. Staying hydrated. I got no commentary here on the ATP. I don't mind the commentary. There we go. All right, Murray to serve to see if he can do something more with his service than he did last time. Misses his first serve. Felix pounces on the second serve. Felix crushing a forehand winner off of it. Yeah, Felix is just really looking comfortable hitting beautiful balls. Murray's going to have to, this set could be over quickly. Murray's going to have to get some grip into this match right now. We'll start by hitting some more first serves will help, which he does there. Felix, good slice return, though deep. Now gets a let court. Felix brings Andy Murray forward with a slice. Redrop. And Andy Murray wins that exchange. That'll make him feel good. A little cat and mouse at the net there. Both these guys just such good ball strikers. So fun to watch. I like the AMC kit from Castore. Very clean. He's been looking good since he signed that deal and came back. Andy Murray has, my opinion. Andy Murray gets a first serve in there, but not really much on it. And Felix is pretty easily able to return that forehand into the court. Now an extended rally, backhand to backhand. Andy Murray will like that exchange. Now Felix rips forehand up the line and he slices forehand. Another huge one from Felix. Just great stuff. Just looking absolutely locked in. Frederick Fontang, Felix coach, must be stoked right now. Yeah, everything going well for Felix right now. Andy Murray now. Misses deep. 2 more break points. 2 more break points for Felix. So he is just absolutely in the driver's seat right now, isn't he, folks? Frizera says Felix is in top 5 form. I would absolutely agree with that right now. He's playing perfect FAA tennis. Son said, yeah, nice looking court, even though Chappell complained of the uneven bounce or something. He was complaining about that. And even Felix said that the court speed kind of varies based on where the ball's landing. But you got to take what Chappell said with a grain of salt because he was losing to a wild card at that point. So frustration is going to be mixed into that view. Extended rally now. Felix defending and missing as Murray hits some good rally shots there, man. Hassan's asking how he's playing. Yeah, Felix is playing great. He's hitting he's hitting a good number of winners, and he's serving well already. So my feed is well behind the Tennis Live scoring feed. But Murray goes into the net, unforced error, and that is 4-0 for Felix, double break. Murray comes out flat so far in this match, and Felix comes out in great form. And that calls for a...
Guess who's back? Stay.
Felix absolutely playing great right now. Just playing gangsta. Murray just feeling the pressure, obviously, of playing a guy who's playing with this form. Felix gives a fist pump, gets the second break. You always need the second break to feel comfortable in a set. And with the way that Felix is playing right now, not sure if anything changed. Look at that serve rating from Andy Murray. It might be the worst serve rating I've seen. 133. And counter to that, Auger-Aliassime is at 312 serve rating with 2 aces and 69% nice first serve percentage. 4-0. It's just one set. These are 3-set matches, though. So if this set goes quickly like it is, 20 minutes so far, Murray's going to have to turn this boat around somehow. Felix, first serve out wide, runs around his forehand. That is the formula that's going to work against basically every player on tour. It did damage against Medvedev, and it would do damage against anyone. That out wide serve on the line, basically following it up with a forehand, just nasty, just deadly. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be it's hard. I'm not having any great ideas of how Andy Murray can slow down the Felix train right now, with the way that Felix is playing. Although Felix did just throw in a double fault. Do you guys have any ideas for what Murray should do? Should try? Maybe just play better. I don't know. Sometimes doesn't seem like there's that much you can do when a guy's just playing good, but when you play top 10 players, they're going to be playing good pretty normally. So you got to bring your A game. And so far, Andy has not done that. I think he's returned decently well. It's Felix's game has just been right on top of any return. Murray coming forward and forcing the miss from Felix. Good forehand there from Andy Murray. Hassan is calling bagel time. He understands the assignment. Bagel time. Very big bagel time potential for Felix. Should be drinking my water out of my bagel time mug, but that's dusty. Like literally, it's dusty in there. But what do you guys think? Is it bagel time? Felix first serve in, pounds it in there. Forehand up the line with margin, looking good, and then up the line again. Ooh, sweet from Felix, just sweet. He's playing with a lot of spin, a lot of margin, net clearance. Everything's just perfect. He's basically playing perfect Felix tennis right now. I don't know, people. I don't know. Murray's in a spot of trouble, that's for sure. I think I missed the Felix point because it's 30-all. Oh, Andy Murray now lobbing Felix, and it lands in. Felix goes for the tweener, hits the net. Break point, Andy Murray. What do we got here, folks? Great lob from Murray. He's always been fantastic lobbing. Felix definitely didn't have to hit a tweener there, but maybe when you're up double break, you feel like, why don't I just throw this in there for the crowd? Crowd pleaser. Always sucks to miss it, though. It's just never as cool when you miss, obviously. So Felix now serving to fend off break point. And he misses the first serve. Andy Murray with a great return. And that lands out. So he gets one of the breaks back. Andy Murray, did you guys see that coming? I didn't see that coming. No bagel time. Bagel time assignment is canceled for Felix. Yeah, Andy Murray gets a break kind of out of nowhere. If you're Felix, you're not stoked on that. A little bit of a, maybe a bit of more of a loose game there. I don't know if Murray did that much to, I think kind of there's a little bit of a letdown from Felix there. Good, more solid game though from Murray. Obviously good for him. Hassan, yeah, you did jinx it. You jinxed it. Cheers, folks. So if you're just joined here now, click like, toss us a like, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And we're going to see what happens now. We got a little bit of a let back in from from Felix. Can't see him being too concerned. He seems to be able to be in every single one of Murray's service games because Murray hasn't served well yet. But this match is, like I said, Andy Murray, the old English body, needs some time to speed up, needs some time to warm up. He's got Danny Valverdue in his box, as I can see. Danny Valverdue used to coach Dimitrov. I think he's worked with Stan Wawrinka as well. Andy Murray gives him a fist pump. Andy Murray's got the belief. He knows he can beat a guy like Felix, but he's got to show it. He's got to beat a guy like Felix, make a deep run at one of these tournaments, maybe make the final. Like that's like the type of result he's looking for, and that hasn't really been happening lately for Murray. I feel like he did get to have a good result. That Stockholm, a bit better of a result, but then he's just inconsistent. Oh yeah, and a Sydney International in Australia, he made the final, so that's a great result for him. Yeah, he beat Basilashvili in the round of 16, beat Golfan, Opelka, so he beat 3 seeds on the way to the final, then lost to Karatsev, so that was a great result for him. Needs more of those, and that's a 250. Felix is higher ranked than any of the players that he beat there, so Andy Murray's got a lot of pressure on himself to perform. But he's playing for love of the game. We know that. So it's great to see. Andy Murray now 15-all. Serve rating slowly coming up. Another first serve in. Hitting a big backhand. Now great backhand up the line. Felix is running on the defense. Andy Murray, good forehand cross court. And now hits a clean winner inside out. Andy Murray finding a bit more of his form here, getting some claps from the crowd. The court looks pretty quick. Definitely players are able to hit winners, which is fun. And that's what you'd expect. But yeah, that's looking a bit cleaner, a bit more accurate there from Andy Murray. So he's going to be trying to, still a big ask to win the set. He is down a break, but if he can get his momentum rolling, he's going to have a lot better chance in the second set. So if you're just joining us now, folks, welcome to the Canadian Tennis live stream. Let me know where you're tuning in from, what part of the world, and smash the like button. Appreciate it. Great return there from Felix. Runs around the second serve of Murray, but then Murray picks it off the line with skill. Great hitting here in this match already. Except for that final shot from Murray there. That was just lazy. I don't know if you'd call that lazy. He'd probably call that lazy. Some great ball striking, knowing that. He worked a little hard on that point and then kind of just stood up on that last one and didn't get his feet right. But that happens. I do that all the time, so you can forgive him. Andy Murray's still wearing those Under Armour tennis shoes that like I've literally never seen another pro or regular player wear. Not that they're bad, but it's kind of, he's not sponsored by them anymore, I don't think, but he still wears the shoes. Double fault there from Murray, who swipes at the court. Now faces another break point. Can't find that form consistently. Can't get out of his own way, he feels. Auger-Aliassime to get the second break back. He had a double break, got broken. Now he's looking to break back. First serve for Andy, returned from Felix. Andy coming forward now and getting the miss from Auger, who had to slide open stance on the hard court. So Andy, knowing how to come forward, knowing how to apply pressure, and not afraid to do it on the big points. That's Andy Murray. He also, that's what he's got to do. You can't sit back and let Felix dictate. That's just not going to be a good plan, is it? Is it, folks? It's not. You guys watching the Olympics? Winter Olympics are on right now. I have not watched much of it. I've seen it on randomly in other places. Obviously, Canada's stoked in the Winter Olympics. Weird, though, that it's in China. Weird setup. They got like this, I don't know if you've seen it. It's just totally off topic, but they got like the big ski jump thing sitting in the middle of like this like industrial wasteland. It looks like a nuclear power plant or something. It's like literally just like this white ski jump with snow, fake snow, artificially made snow, and just gray everywhere around it. It looks like futuristic and Blade Runner ominous. It's like weird. Anyways, advantage Murray. Misses his first serve. Stay focused, Steven. Stay focused. Ooh, second serve for Murray. Just catches the back of the line. Now they're in a rally. Felix gets into his forehand. Murray goes up the line, hitting the baseline. Now comes forward and finishes with a volley. Good coming forward for Murray. That's effective. That's being effective. Passan saying Murray can mix up his serve a bit more and get more free points on his first serve. Also mixing up the pace and the ground strokes like he does so well against Fed. So that Felix needs to create his own pace. Yep, all good things to do. He's got to hit his serve like he wants it to be able to mix it up, I think. Yeah, so I don't think he's hitting his first serve as hard as possible. He's trying to get his percentage up, which he's gotten to now. It's at 61%. So Felix now serving to start his next service game after failing to get the double break after having break point. So will that come back to bite him? Not so far. Free point off his first serve. Good serve for Felix. $30 love now for Felix. $40 love now for Felix. Sorry, just finding a way to get a more up to pace match here. Felix first serve, and Murray just misses the pass. So Felix holds after dropping 2 in a row. So now we're at 5-2. Pardon me, for Felix. I think Andy Murray is just signaling to his coach that he's not stoked on his serving right now, which makes sense. It's getting better. His serve rating is getting better. But yeah, he's not getting a lot of pop on it. As you can see, the first serve points won 36%, brutal. Second serve points won 43%. So interesting though that Felix has only won 2 out of the 6 points on a second serve. So like I expected, Andy Murray's been able to get into Felix's second serve well, as he is an amazing returner. So that's a point of weakness for Felix. And Murray just wants to get a lot more effect off of his first serve because it's not happening so far, and it's hard to win tennis matches at the pro level if you are not dictating with your first serve. So that's essential. Djokovic's father, or Sheridan Jovanovic, says, "Go Andy, greetings from Serbia." Greetings, sir. Hope to see your man playing at Indian Wells. I hope to see Djokovic in Indian Wells. I want to see Djokovic play again. If you're a tennis fan, you have to want to see Djokovic play ASAP. But unfortunately, we don't know what's going to happen. They need vaccine mandate at Indian Wells, and I'm not sure. We don't know if Djokovic is vaccinated yet. Do you know anything from the ground in Serbia, Sheridan? Sir, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that name. Someone told me in the previous stream during the Australian Open, but it's just a tough one. Murray now to serve. See if he can do any better. Misses the first serve to start. Not pleased with it. Yes, I think that's right. We're gonna be seeing Djokovic in Dubai before. I guess that's in a couple weeks now. So, but Indian Wells is obviously Masters 1000, big one. He didn't play last year, so it's not the end of the world if Djokovic doesn't play for him. I don't think anymore. The majors are the big concern, so he's probably not too bothered. And Daniil Medvedev's going to become world number 1 here soon. I would bet by the end of March that he'd be world number 1, especially if Djokovic doesn't play. If Djokovic doesn't play Indian Wells. Andy Murray doing well there to get to 30-15 now. Yeah, what do we got here? We got the coming after this, the Rio Open and Dubai are at the same time. That's Dubai. Oh no, that's for the women. Dubai starts February 14th for the women. WTA 500. That'll be good. And then WTA 1000 at the Qatar Open in Doha after that. And then we got the Acapulco and Dubai 500 starting 21st of February. So lots of good tennis coming up. Murray giving out a big come on as he gets to 40-15. Looking to hold here and probably take some momentum into the second set because I can't necessarily see him getting this one unless Felix really tightens up here. Murray. First serve still not getting it done, but his win percentage is coming up. Andy Murray going so bad, man, to his coach. Danny Velverdu's probably saying, "Come on, mate." I don't think he's British. He's I think Danny Velverdu is He's a European guy, but I think he lives in the States. I'm not sure, actually. Anyways, if you're just joining the Slice Tennis, Canadian Tennis live stream, welcome to the show, folks. Let me know where you're watching from. Click the like button. That really helps out the channel. And obviously, subscribe. Andy Murray, deep, nice forehand, backhand there. Gets the error from Felix, and it is 5-3 now. So Andy Murray's stuck into this match at least. It was all one-way traffic. If you weren't watching at the beginning, it was 4-0 for Felix after the first 4 games. And it was looking like it might be a beatdown, one-way traffic. But as Andy Murray does, the champion fights back. He's really trying to get that positive energy from his box, saying, "Come on, man, come on." You know, even right now, bouncing around before the Felix service game. So he's gonna try and break here, obviously. So Felix is gonna have to be strong to get through this game without issue. Starts off with a first serve and a forehand and another forehand up the line and inside in forehand, which he's been hitting great today. And now backhand cross court, which he misses Felix. So Andy Murray plays some good defense there, gets an error from Felix. Great defense, classic vintage Andy Murray defense. Gets an error, and now there's a little bit of pressure for Felix to close out this set. If he loses this set, not saying that he will, obviously far from that, but that would not be good after being up 4-0. Mei Jiang, welcome back to the show. Pay our respects to Mei, who is a Patreon supporter, legendary, and she says, yeah, I really do follow the Canadians because we're Canadian, and this is the Canadian Tennis Stream. Welcome to the show. From New York, if I'm correct. 15-all. Andy Murray trying to get stuck in and continue to fight back in this set. Felix first serve, big forehand. Another big forehand. Another big forehand. All 3 to the backhand of Murray. And now Felix goes kind of inside. Ton of forehands in this rally. I think all forehands from Felix. Now a backhand, and he misses that. Felix, a second, not really unforced, but like second error from a backhand in this game. 15-30. Murray got teeth into this game. He's got some teeth into this game, folks. May. Yes, it is tax season. And in Canada, yeah, for an incorporation, which actually the Slice is, you can have like your year end at any time. Big first serve there from Felix. Gets to 30-all, doesn't come back. Passan gives the good point that Valverde is actually Venezuelan. Good. That's an interesting country to come from. I'm sure he's not living there right now. 30-all now. Felix serving. 2 points from closing out the set. After 42 minutes, it looked like this set was going to be a lot quicker. But alas, it has not been because Murray has fought back well. Started to play better. And Felix got off the out of the control seat where he was just absolutely dominating at the beginning. His serves dropped a bit. Murray's going to keep returning well. And then Murray throws in a loose backhand. Felix gives the little fist pump. And we got set point, folks. We have set point. Felix first serve percentage in 75%. That's good. He's going to be looking for another first serve here on his set point. On his set point, folks. If you're tuning in now, where are you tuning in from? Let me know what part of the world you're watching the Canadian Tennis live stream from. Felix just misses up the tee for the ace. Can't quite get it. And that's a missed return on the second serve for Murray. Felix gives the fist pump. He's pumped. That's a good, solid set for him. 6-3, a little bit more complicated than it looked like it was going to be for sure. So Felix draws first blood, and that could maybe take away some of that tightness that he kind of got off that really good form he started the set with. So maybe he'll find that form again in this second set. So yeah, what do you think? What do I think? Let's look at the stats again. Yeah, great serving from Felix. 72% first serve in, winning 71% of those, and winning 50% of his second serves is decent. Could be better. Could be worse though against Murray, and especially where Felix isn't super confident on a second serve. For Murray, serving is not going well here. He's winning less than 50% of his first serves and second serves. So not great. One good thing is he did get a break of serve from on Felix there, so he knows the serve is penetrable. So that's going to be, I guess, encouraging if you're Murray, but he's definitely going to need to serve better, I think. So as you can see, Sakir, who will win or who is winning? Auger-Aliassime is winning, and I think he probably will win. I feel like he might loosen up here and just play more of that really aggressive tennis off of his first serve like we saw in the first set. He's got that intense music in the changeovers for tennis TV. This is going to be on tennis TV, bro. It will be a bro. So yeah, what do you guys think? What do you think of this match? Is it entertaining? It's like an okay. It's like there hasn't been like a ton of crazy rallies, but it has been I think pretty good hitting when they're. This is gonna sound dumb, but when they're not making mistakes, it's been pretty. There's been a good amount of variety in the rallies. But you know, few slices from Murray trying to change up the rhythm, and yeah, when they both are in a rally, it's had some good variety. Felix hitting his forehand great, going inside in, so that's like when he runs around his forehand and hits it up the line. It's hitting that very well today, and it's looking just tight. So second set about to get underway with Andy Murray serving. Needs to hold here. Misses the first serve to start. Won't love it. Let's smash the like button if you're new, if you're just joining the stream here and you haven't done so. It really helps out the channel. Our goal is 25 likes for this video. We're already at 21. So let's go. No brainer. Felix, a little bit of a decelerated run around forehand that he shanks wide. But Andy Murray's looking fit. You know, I think his body, like the physical, it used to be like his physically wasn't able to hang with these guys. I think he is now, and I think his body's not the issue anymore. It's just the game, and that he said that himself. It's just the game, the consistency, the comfortability in the rallies and in the tough rallies with the top guys like he's in right now. He's had to catch his serve toss a bunch of times in this match already. Ooh, Felix gets a bit of a not perfectly struck second serve return that drops in for a winner. Andy Murray can't believe it. Look at that. Just drops in smack dab on the line. Murray goes, bro, you got to be kidding me, mate. Got to be kidding me. Cheers for your support, guys. Thanks for, if you're considering leaving a tip, thanks for all of it. Thanks for just being here, checking out the stream. Drop shot by Andy Murray, not a great one. Felix gets to it easily and hits a winner. So Murray still struggling on serve. Felix still the elite athletic specimen that he is. Is Felix like the best athlete on the men's side right now? That's my question. Is Felix the best athlete? Gets a free point there. Andy Murray does on his serve. He's going to be stoked for that. Hasn't had enough of those today. Yes, come on, come on. Come on, bro. 30 all in a crucial game for Andy Murray here. Felix, a bit of a shank return goes in, though. Now they're into rally. Backhand unforced error from Murray. Tried to go up the line, change the direction. Break point now for Felix. Sounds good. Jared says, I'd favor Felix to have a better year over Rublev, Rude, Hurkacz, and maybe even Berrettini. I agree with that. I'm just going to go here and say that I think he's the best player out of that group. Berrettini, that's probably disrespectful to Berrettini in some way. But yeah, I do think Felix could be like top 5 potentially by the end of the year. Like he's just a guy now where like it's crazy that he hasn't won a title, and in my opinion, he can win most tournaments he plays with the level he has. So you know he would love to get his first tournament win here in Rotterdam. I'm sure he's gonna have to tighten it up a little bit. Passan agrees with you, Jared. Game point here for Murray after scrapping after Felix misfires on the forehand. Felix not hitting his forehand as clean as he was at the beginning. Hard to do. That was like basically perfect tennis at the beginning from Felix, but still looking pretty comfortable in this match. Definitely pretty comfortable in this match. Again, if you're just joining our channel, if you're back here for the first time, you can now become a member of the channel, which you get special perks in the chat. You get to ask pros questions in press conferences. You can send them to me and I'll ask the pros like Felix after this match or Murray after this match. And then you just also support our work when I travel around and do our thing. So I really appreciate that. Check that out, or our Patreon page. And smash the like button if you haven't. We're at 23 likes. Legendary. So Murray holds, and he's going to be feeling good about that. Obviously. His serve rating has finally got over 200. And both, his win percentage, he's been winning more first serves in that game, which is good. Good question here from Julian. Says, can you see FAA winning a Masters 1000 or Grand Slam first? I can see him winning, a Masters 1000 first because they're easier to win. But maybe they're not easier to win if you're an elite player like Felix, because in 3 sets, everyone can beat everyone more. When you're Felix's physicality and your Felix's game, you probably have a better chance versus the field in a 5-set format. So maybe he, if Djokovic is not in the mix, Felix has to beat obviously Medvedev. He almost did at the Australian Open. On a surface like clay, I'd almost take Felix definitely would take Felix as the favorite in that matchup. So maybe he'll win a slam first. Like, I don't know. He played pretty well in grass. We'll see, but I'm excited. I would be shocked if Felix doesn't win a title this year. Not putting, pressure's not even a factor. It's like he needs to win a title soon. But I'd be shocked. I think if Felix hasn't won a title before Wimbledon, I almost might be a little bit surprised. Just saying. Just saying. My TV probably is a little faster than the tennis channel. Felix is about to hit his second serve on the 15 point right. He's doing his wind up, his slow wind up, his pensive wind up, and now he's hitting the ball. Oh, he caught a serve. But anyways, that's where we're at. That's where we're at, folks. Double fault for Felix. He's slipped off his game a little bit here. He's not being clinical anymore. Just kind of gone a bit flat on us. He's got a bit flat here in the second round of Rotterdam. And Murray is definitely not flat. He's he's tapping his racket, ding, 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 1,000 times. And he's looking to, if he could get a break here, crack this match back open. Felix just misses. So set 2, Felix's first, or in this game has not been great. But Andy Murray just misses a second serve return there, and he's pissed. He doesn't want to be doing that. Does not want to be doing that. Oh man, Andy Murray gets pissed, and I understand that. Robert says, Steven, saw that Chapo lost to some guy ranked like 150. Will he always be a dangerous top 15 player that doesn't have consistency, or will he ever take that next step like Felix? I don't know if Felix is taking that next. Like, I think Felix and Chapo are in the same category of player right now. You got to realize Chapo's been around longer, but he's only 1 year. He's only 1 year further ahead than Felix. So, yeah, I don't know. Chapo's going to find consistency. Yeah, that's obviously a bad loss. But he did just almost beat Nadal in the quarterfinals he just made quarterfinals in Australia, almost beat Nadal. So yeah, he'll always be dangerous, but he will, like, I think a player like that with Dennis's game is always going to have issues with his game falling apart. And if he's not feeling good, it can get really low the level. So he's got to figure out ways to like get that second gear higher, his B game higher. But it's still just tough to beat guys on tour. But yeah, disappointing result from there. He was not a happy camper. That's right. Keshwar is asking who you guys got to win. Keshwar. I'm picking Felix. Felix all the way. Felix holds 1-1 now. Second set. Murray's serve is just not doing good enough at the moment here, I think. But we'll have to see. On cue, he hits a double fault and smacks the court again. Smacks it, slaps it. We've reached 25 likes. Thanks, folks. Keep it up. Keep it up. Thanks for all the support. Murray now facing a little bit of pressure on his serve. This is the moments where the match can get away from you and really start crescendoing towards a finish. Murray's missed all 3 service attempts so far in this game. Felix hitting backhand cross court, now running around a forehand. Hitting that well. Murray slices it. And missing. Felix up, love 30. On the Murray serve. Sorry, I was just trying to hear what Murray was saying to his coach there. I'm trying to just get a little ear in the bug. It's an interesting coaching mandate if you're Valverde. It's like, he was with Dimitrov during his best time. I guess he was with Stan, while he's past his prime. But now Valverde's with Murray, who's obviously well past his prime, and he's trying to make a comeback. But I just think these matches are hard to take. I think it's much easier to take matches where you're losing early when you're building into your career, but it's hard when you're trying to get back mentally. And it looks like Murray's going to get broken here because he's missed another loose backhand. Murray's 36% first serves in the second set. Can't do it. There's a good first serve and doesn't come back for him to save one of the break points. He'll probably be thinking to himself, where is that? Why am I not hitting that more? Julian, that's a great idea. I will, I think we're hopefully coming out of this pandemic. So yeah, when I'm in Europe and later when I'm in the States, I'll definitely try and organize some meetups. That would be epic. Maybe like go to like the nearest sports pub and like watch some of the matches instead of going to the tournament, or just at the tournament be like, let's watch this match. Great idea. Backhand to backhand rally now here. Break point. Second break point for Felix. Felix is pressing. Very good forehand. Coming forward now. Cross court. Clean winner. And Murray almost slashes the racket. Yells. And Felix gives the fist pump and says, let's go, man. Let's go. That's Felix. And this is also Felix.
Guess who's back? Stay.
I think the Felix levels back a bit here. Good game there. Just donated points, a lot of them from Murray. But Felix did well to press when he needed to, gets that break. He's going to be happy about that. Both guys have had to work in this match for sure. But Felix is in control big time in this match. Felix is blowing his nose a lot with these napkins there. So he's obviously got some type of virus. Hope he doesn't test positive for COVID, because that would ruin his chances, obviously, at this tournament. So hopefully it's just a sniffle. Wonder what the testing's like. Apparently at Australia, like, you had to be vaccinated, obviously, as we saw with Djokovic. But once there was apparently like no testing going on at the tournament. Which, if you're Australian Open, it's like makes sense. Like, can you imagine like Medvedev or Nadal test positive, like in the semifinals? It's just like it like really crushes the validity of the draw if that's happening. May says there are so many sports pubs in New York City. I'm sure there is. Not sure if I'll actually be at the US Open this year. I have so many unknowns in my life right now. But Julian, yes, it would be sick to meet up and talk tennis, have a pint if you're of age. Deborah. Hi, Deborah. Hey, Steven. Who would you say will have a better career in the next couple of years, Fernandez or Andreescu? These tricky questions, people. Tricky questions, because Fernandez is like, she's having her time right now. But we forget that Andreescu won the U.S. Open. When she's playing, that's a big win. If she's playing and she's not injured, she's like top women in the world. So Fernandez is yet to prove that she's like a dominant top player in the world like Andreescu is. So I'm just going to hope and pray that Andreescu can get her body figured out. So I would say Andreescu is going to have the better next couple of years, but that's a very tough question. So good question there. Very tough question. Murray gets the first point in the Felix service game where he's trying to consolidate the break. Consolidation station is what we'd be coming into here. Felix missing another first service there. Second serve for Felix. Returned by Murray. Backhand to backhand rally. Now forehand for Felix. And that's a miss from Felix. Now Murray's got pressure in the Felix service game. Felix hits the net and then it falls out. Are we going to see a break back like we did in the first set? Felix going to get a little tight / flat? I don't know. We'll see. Felix's serve rating for the match has dropped a bit, and I don't think he's serving well in this set so far. I guess this is his only second service game. Let's just take a look at this. Yeah, he's first serve percentage is 38%, abysmal, and now he's just hit another unforced error. So love 40. What is going on here, folks? We got 3 break points coming here from Murray. Out of nowhere, it seems. What do I mean? What? I mean, what? Come on. Auger-Aliassime now to serve. 3 break points facing. First serve, Murray slices it in, deep return. Ooh, backhand. Hits the line, then Murray hits the other line. And then hits an unreturnable shot from Felix, who gets broken after breaking. Felix is not clamping down when he needs to in these matches to really like put this one to bed. So Murray is back in the second set after a great backhand up the line with no margin. Just basically dumps it over the net at such an angle that Felix couldn't really get down to it. And sheesh. Murray didn't really see the break back coming there. 2-all, Murray to serve. But if you can't hold your serve, that's going to be an issue. Eric says that he's from Greece, and the Canadian player joining said he played with Chapo, practiced with Chapo. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. 2-2, Murray serving. First serve in, and then an unforced error from Murray. It's just the consistency is not there at all from Murray. From the base, from the ground, really struggling to find a run of 8, 9, 10 points in a row that are of high quality. So that's an issue. Murray with a good forehand there, coming forward now and putting away that volley. Just classic. Yeah, good point, Jared. Murray's best chance for a deep run at a major, probably Wimbledon, but the way he got smashed by Shapovalov there last year didn't make it seem to. It's still like, the grass is not as fast as it used to be. And yeah, a lot of the guys, a lot of the young guys have not figured it out enough to have a chance at winning Wimbledon, but I think they got a good chance against a guy like Murray, who just made another unforced forehand error. He's having trouble going cross court from below the net. He's trying to angle it and use topspin to like pull it off the court from like a mid-court ball and putting a lot of those into the net so far. And that is correct, Passan. Murray is skipping the whole clay swing to focus on the grass. So doing what Federer did in 2017 and 18. Ooh, Murray with a forehand winner there. Trying to pump himself back up 30-all. Gets it back to even in this game. This is a very kind of not clean match right now. Neither guy's playing super good. And both guys are struggling to hold serve. So interesting tennis here. Interesting tennis. That's what I said, though, at the beginning of this. A lot of pressure. Both guys have a lot of pressure to win this match. And I think we're seeing maybe some of that effect right now. Felix, good return. Murray gets a let court. Another one. This is nervous tennis. Backhand to backhand. Ooh, and Felix Auger-Aliassime up the line with the backhand. Clean winner. He gives the fist. He gives this one. He goes this. He's like looking straight at there. Look at that. Look at that focus. Amazing. Great backhand up the line from Felix. Murray can't believe it. Murray slapping his leg 3 times. Now Felix has got a break point. Another one. Man, there's been a lot of break points in this match. 9 already. In a set. Less than a set and a half. Murray, great backhand up the line. Felix, good defensive topspin shot. Another good backhand up the line from Murray. This is a good rally. Murray crushing some backhands here. And gets the miss from Felix and gives a come on. Murray hanging in there. That's a good rally from Murray. Felix is pressing, kind of wondering what more he had to do. Julian, that's a crazy question, but in that scenario, I think you've got to take winning Wimbledon. No, like win Wimbledon once. That's all most tennis players will ever need. It's almost Grand Slam finalists would ever need. Yeah, because like making every final and losing every time would be I don't know how much you could take of that. Yeah, good. Another good solid rally there from Murray, getting the error from Felix. So Murray's starting to play better from the baseline and starting to match up now well with Felix. Interesting. I think if this match goes 3 sets, I might have to jump off here because I do have work obligations. We got some time though. I'm getting hungry though. But whatever. That's what we do. That's what we do here for the people. We're watching. Maybe with game point. Let court. Felix comes forward. And smashes it away. Andy Murray yelling again. Nothing new here. Nothing to see. Felix is going to want to get this break and hold on to it. Thanks, Pasan. I think it's a late night here. Legendary, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the show. Appreciate it a lot. And we are at, he says, Felix for the win. I think you guys can hear me, but got an issue with the other camera, so we're going to our secondary unit here. Apparently the camera's overheating. First time that's happened. I left it on for like a long time. Could be why. Break point though here for Felix. Again, break point number 2 in this game. Lorena. Hey. May. Ooh, Murray there smashes his racket after getting broken. Just not able to find a rhythm there. Gives it the one smack. Probably teed the racket. Not happy though. Andy Murray with the break. Felix getting the break, but not really like, he just hung in there and kind of pressured Murray enough for Murray to topple. But I don't know if it was like it wasn't really Felix's like amazing play that got it done. It was more Murray not getting the hold. But you know what that calls for? The call's for it.
Guess who's back? Stay.
Yes. Yes. So is Felix going to be able to consolidate now? That is the question. The question. The question, jerk. Let's look at in this second set. Murray, again, not serving well. 54% first serve in. 27% on the second serve points won. Felix is only, Felix has also served horrifically in the second set. The second set has not been a great level. There's been 3 breaks of serve. Murray's been broken twice. Felix has been broken once. For the match, Felix has gotten broken on both break points he's faced. Anyways, Murray's coming back out after probably with a new racket. I didn't hear a warning racket abuse. Felix now to serve. See if he can get a bit more of a rhythm going on it. Big serve, first serve for Felix. Almost an ace. That's got to feel good. Serve has gone away here in the last half hour or so. So he's going to need more of those. We'll see if what happens, what I said, if he's not making enough first serves, he tries to aim for bigger spots, but doesn't take pace off on his first serve. That went into the net. Cheers for being here, folks. If you just joined in recently, make sure you smash the like button on this video and subscribe. Felix, another free point, this one on his second serve. And this is the Canadian Tennis live stream. If you're not knowing that, tennis, that's what we'd say. Tennis, bud. You a big tennis guy, bud? Oh, yeah, big tennis guy, bud. Felix hitting these serves big, trying to get some more roll with it. First serve percentage still low for the set. 50%, 6 for 12. There is pressure, Andy Murray does put the pressure on because Felix knows that every second serve is coming back. And a lot of the times with a very quality return. So that puts you more pressure to get that first serve in. But then you're even thinking, if I get this first serve in, Andy Murray's gonna probably have a good chance to return this well. So a lot to think about for young Felix, playing one of the all-time greats who's not at the level he obviously once was, but still deserves a lot of respect. Felix catches the outside of the line there for an ace. It's only his second ace. Is that right? Yeah. Weird for Felix to only have 2 aces in the match. I feel like when you're requesting a replay of the serve, like the challenge thing where they show, you're basically just stalling the server. I don't know how legit that is, but Felix gives an LA. Let's go. LA is in French, if you didn't know. Gets the hold. Felix does. 4-2 now. Is that going to give him the momentum he needs to roll through the finish line there? Getting a hold. Neither guy's played great in the second set. Bit scrappy. So Felix will look to break here, as he's been able to do quite a few times. Again, if you're just joining here, let me know where you're watching from in the world. Type in the comment section where you're watching from. We got Anita, clearly Canadian tennis fan. Felix running around the court, dictating now on offense, hitting his forehand. More like the first set. Oh, coming forward now from the backhand. Andy Murray does well, gets the slice down low, and Felix can't handle it, but Felix is starting to play aggressive again, which is good. So I think Anita is, comparing Felix and Chapo. Better serve, Chapo. Both have very good serves. I don't know. It's hard to, not much space between them, I don't think. Better forehand, Felix. Ooh. Again, both very good. I would say Chapo's is probably a bit better, though. The forehand, better backhand. Again, I think Felix's backhand isn't great. It looks a bit cramped to me. But, yeah, Chapo's backhand's pretty good. So, it's fair enough. Better athleticism, Felix. Again, both super athletic. Better return, probably Felix. That's probably correct. Better consistency, Felix. Better volley, Felix. Good breakdown, Anita. All right, it's 15-all now. Murray serving. Needs to hold here, you think. First serve there for Murray. Big baseline rally now. With Felix spraying the forehand, not getting his weight set. It's crazy that Felix is only has, I mean, maybe it's not that crazy against the good returner like Murray, 3 aces, but I think it would show if he was hitting his serve is the absolute best. Oh, great defense there from Felix. Oh my gosh. That deserves a Felix gangsta.
Guess who's back? Stay.
Felix, did you guys see that? Maybe you're just seeing it now, but Felix looked to be out of the point, and then he did like a stab. I forget if that was like a half volley or a volley, and then got Murray on the run right from that, and then just came forward and hit a clean winner. Just amazing athleticism. There's only a couple players in the world who I think could do what we just saw. Felix is one of those guys. That was great. 30-all now. Pressure in the Murray service game. Felix pressing. First serve. Good first serve from Murray. Good return from Felix. Oh. And then Felix almost gets the great forehand up the line from Murray and almost hit a winner there. That would have been a soul crusher for Murray. Because Murray did everything right in that point. And Felix, oh, so close to getting it in. Great camera angle there. Wow, up to baseline. That was sick. Murray now with game point, though. Let almost had another first serve like he needs. Murray's first serve now is at 60% for this set almost, so it's better. Two lets in a row. What's going on? Ooh, amazing forehand there from Murray. Okay, the ball striking has just really elevated now in the second set, finally, after a scrappy bit of this set. Both guys hitting the ball super good from the baseline and getting back to some clean striking. Great forehand. Best forehand of the match there for Murray. Don't have a button for him, but he'll be happy with that. Still down a break. Felix has still got to be locked in. He's still got to focus, get those serves in, follow him up aggressively. Because Murray's letting Felix get to the neutral rally in every point. He's not really rushing Felix. So Felix has got to be, I think, proactive to get on the offensive at every point. But maybe he's feeling tempted to just kind of be a bit passive because Murray is missing. So that's probably a temptation for him. But I'd like to see him stay aggressive, be aggressive, beat, aggressive. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's get to 50 likes. We've passed 20. We're at basically 30. I think we can do it. Smash the like button, subscribe. And if you want to send in questions for me to ask these players after the matches, like when I'm in press conferences, join the channel, click the join button, or become a Patreon supporter. That's legendary. Taking a look. Let's take a look at some other scores. In Dallas, we got Vasek Pospisil, another Canadian. Lost the first set in a tiebreaker. Now he's in a second set tiebreaker. He's up in that one. Completed in Dallas today. Just a doubles match. Argentina completed today. Fabio Fognini took out Pedro Martinez. Yelena Ostapenko won 6-1, 6-2 today over Andrea Petkovic in St. Petersburg. Sasnovich won. Petra Kvitova lost to Begu 6-4, 6-0. Sheesh. Anyways, we're back in action here. Felix serving. Big first serve there. Comes in forward, hits the running volley. That's aggressive. That's what he needs to do. This match could be over quick if Felix stays aggressive and just plays his game, because it looks like he can blow Murray off the court right now if he does that. But it's hard to do, obviously. But if he's doing that huge first serve, following up with a swinging volley, it's fairly routine because it was so close to the net. And follows that up with another ace. Ooh, Felix's serve starting. He's a bit of form. Both guys finding a bit of form. Felix really looking like he's finding his form right now. Fourth ace of the match for Felix. Another first serve for Felix. Follows it up with a great forehand. That's just huge. Now he's going to take this out of the air and gets away with it. Great aggression from Felix. What are you going to do? What are you going to do if you're Murray? There, that's basically untouchable tennis from the returner if you're returning against Felix in this game so far. 3 first serves, all followed up with big aggressive, or the two that came back followed up with big aggression. So that is the playbook for Felix, and he's executing right now. Game point to go to 5-3. Misses the up the tee. Ace attempt. Definitely an ace attempt. Ooh, Murray, second serve return winner. That's what happens. That second serve from Felix, just there's not much kick to it. It's basically a slider. And that's easy to read for guys, and he doesn't get it out to the backhand well. But still, 40-15. Simon says, I love Felix. I also love Felix. We also love Felix here on The Slice, especially when we're in the Canadian Tennis live stream, which you are now part of. So welcome. Where are you watching from? Are you Canadian, Simon? Anita, are you Canadian? Where are you watching from? Second serve, Felix, and gets a missed return from Murray, who's not pleased. 5-3, Felix. 5-3. So Murray serving now to stay in the match. Is this the last game of the match, folks, or is Murray going to hold and Felix have to serve it out? Danny Valverdu trying to encourage his man to get a hold here. I'm going to hit some lunch after this. If this match gets more complicated, I'm going to have to go grab my sandwich. There's an ace for Andy Murray, and he goes, where's that been? Is that his first ace? That is his first ace. Frustrating night serving for Murray so far. Running out of time to change that, you'd think. No, sorry, that was his second ace. Anyways. And then follows that up with an error. So 15 all. Felix is 3 points from the match, and he's got a Murray second serve. Is he going to be aggressive? He's going to miss the backhand return. That's what he's going to do. Good action on that from Murray. So Felix won't be stoked. He won't be stoked. Another ace for Murray. So that's his third of the day. So now Felix will be serving for the match. Lorena says she's watching from Germany. Simon's Canadian. Love it all. Welcome to the stream, folks. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all. So now both guys have 4 aces, 2 double faults. Both guys are below 50% win rate on their second serves. That's actually expected. I didn't call that happening, but it makes sense. So now Felix will come out and attempt to close down this match in a 6-3, 6-4 solid win over Murray. If he can do that, if he can close it out. It's always the challenge, but Felix seems to be playing the best tennis he's played since the beginning part of this match in this last game or 2 games. So my odds are that my bet's that he'll do it. He'll close it out. But we will have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Previous champions of this, Rublev won it last year. Monfils the 2 years before that, 19 and 20. And then Federer in 2018. Great tournament there in Rotterdam. That would be an awesome tournament to go to, I can imagine. Lorena, you're over in Germany. Ever think about getting over to the Rotterdam World Tennis Tournament? Could be good. I'll probably be in Holland at some point this year. You'd think. Murray, great backhand up the line. Felix defending. Into the net, though. Murray coming forward, applying the pressure smartly, because he probably knows that Felix is going to be feeling it, trying to close out this match. Felix needs to find a couple good first serves here. He would just love that, wouldn't he? Wouldn't he now? First serve returned by Murray and then missed up the line. And he yells, Andy! Not happy with that, obviously. He's in the point. Felix very calm, composed on the court. He's not walking around with a ton of swagger. That's always something I'd love to see more. Patrick wondering, is this Felix's first title? I would love it. And it could be, honestly. He looks pretty comfortable on this court. Why not? Katri says Andy. He's still pulling for Andy to win. We will see. We will see. But he's 3 points from the loss now, isn't he? Felix coming forward. And a great stab volley by Felix there up the line. Pass might have been going out anyways, but he chose to take it. After a good jamming body serve, he comes forward with lots of work on that forehand and then stabs the volley right down the line for the winner. Great work from Felix. That's the aggressive play he needs to do. It's hard to do, though, when you're trying to close out a match. If you play tennis, you know that. 2 points from the match now, Felix. Great. Felix coming forward again. Too good. Cross, big serve, short return, cross court forehand. And now he's got 2 match points. Well, Niha, I think we all know what happened to his form. He has a metal hip now. The man has a metal hip, so we can give him a break. And he's 34. Felix now 2 match points to put this one to bed. Misses out wide. Misses out wide, not to be on the first serve. But we got a second serve coming eventually. Body serve. Great second shot from Felix. Good defending from Murray. But Murray lost his hat and stopped playing, and then Felix hit a winner. So now Murray's saying the point should have been stopped. Murray saying, wow. So Andy Murray's saying, I'm not trying to cheat. I hit the ball, my hat fell off, and I stopped playing. So basically, Andy Murray said that to Felix, and Felix just agreed to replay the point. So weird time for that to happen on match point. Jeepers. I don't know what I think of it. I think if the ball came back down the middle of the court, Andy would have played it with his hat off. But Felix probably respecting the fact that he's an all-time great and he's the younger guy, just agreeing to it. But so he'll have a first serve here, I think, because they just replay the point. And Felix misses the first serve. So weird. Very interesting potential end to this match. If Felix doesn't get completely thrown off of it, still has 2 set points. Second serve here on the first set point. Match point. Double faults now. Double faults after Murray gets him to concede the point, basically. Because I don't think Felix had to concede that point. And then it would have been up to the umpire. Whoo. Murray, a little bit of a veteran move there, just being like, buddy, give me this point right now. My hat fell off. Give me this point. Did you guys see that? Like, that's crazy. One more match point for Felix here. First serve. Forehand cross court. Murray defending. Volley for Felix. Murray coming forward. And then another volley for Felix. And he gets the win. Felix, wow, closes that up. That would have been really awkward if it went to deuce. And then Murray congratulates him, says, great match, well played. Interesting end to that match there, folks. Felix relieved to get through. Gives the thumbs up. Gives the, yeah, bro. Gives the little racket tap. And the fist pump. Felix, good form. Good win today. Felix needs to win this match as the, what is he, the second seed? Forget. Third seed. Needs to win this match and does so 6-3, 6-4 in an hour and a half. Fairly clean and simple, but at points he wasn't not playing well. Murray didn't play great the whole match. Let's just take a last look at the stats here. Felix serves 65% first serves in. That's good enough. 172% of those. That's great. Could be higher, but that's good. And then the second serve points are kind of what I thought. So anyways, yeah, that's the match, folks. Felix beats Murray, expected. Is that disappointing for Murray? I don't know. It's I mean, it probably is, because he wants to start winning these matches. He, for like a year and a half, for 6 months now, he's felt like he has the level to do well in these tournaments, but he still doesn't have the ranking to not play top seeds early in the matches. So still frustrating for Murray. I'll probably see him in press after this, and he'll talk about it. Felix will be relieved to get through, and is this Felix's first tournament win? I hope so. This is a great tournament to win. He looks comfortable on this court. It's an awesome tournament. It's an ATP 500. So we will see. But that wraps it up for us here on the Canadian Tennis Stream. If you're still watching, cheers. Appreciate you a lot. Subscribe, click the like button, and considering becoming a member of the channel. That would be legendary. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Signing off for now from Canada. We'll see you next time here on